Hello everyone, my name is Miser Luke, and welcome to the 153rd battle of TPD Season 2, which is in some extent a continuation of last battle, as the Loitas and Danes are still here, but now they have arrived at their capital, just in time to defend it from a much bigger assaulting Kayatari force, which includes these tank divisions, it includes 20 more Piercer bombers, and it includes a couple transports, which are unarmed and likely to die. This here is the city of Sundstral, with a number of civilian buildings which are getting bombarded as you do, as well as some heavier emplacements like these 254mm guns and some 30 mils. And some little interceptor anti-munition emplacements. Already the factory and research labs have been destroyed. I will be removing about a dozen districts from his sheet. Mostly just kidding. Oh. Those borers have done some damage, but 2 or 3 of them have died doing it. Yikes. Big L for that Moloch. Took a bit of friendly fire trying to get that drill off of him. And it might yet take some more. That Moloch's like, hold still, I got this. Oh, did it snipe it? Did it shoot the drill through the other Moloch? That would be hilarious. It might have. Hope this one is tipped. It's getting back on its legs, on its feet. This one, though, we'll see. It may recover. I don't know. But, remarkably effective anti-drill work from these guys. Some of it may have just been self-administered Ls, as drills tend to do, just hitting terrain. But good work from these guys, except for the ramming. A little bit of a sad projectile there due to barrel damage. But, okay, there goes one of the 30 mil emplacement. Oh, nope, that's a Seaways emplacement. Or anti-missile emplacement. One of the Alba transports over here is 2 damaged. I don't see where the damage is, but oh, it's pretty much a fake skinned craft, so the damage could have been anywhere, really. The other Alba, is getting big yikes by a drill, I think. Wait. There we go. Yes, it is getting eaten alive by drills. Multiple of them, even. Yeah, I would hate to be on that ship. Meanwhile, there's another boar that is dead. There goes a dragon, which are not the dragons of previous battles, but they are instead mobile missile launchers, which look super dope. Though, for some reason, I have a feeling they will suffer from interceptors, the same as the sea-launched missiles earlier. Although these guys may do better by the fact that they are kind of like ballistic missiles. They go up pretty high, which may spare them some interception. I mean, this one's just getting ignored. It may manage a good hit here. A hit, it managed. A good hit, perhaps not. It is probably just a regular large missile. You'd probably need a huge on something like these to be that meaningful. Love the aesthetic, though. It's really well done. Here's the Malix, all kinds of custom ERA on it. And some dazzle camouflage, as well as a cope cage. Oh, that is dedication. I don't think there's any shortcut you could use for that. That is cool. Good job on the corrugated metal roofing. Let's get a look at the Jaguars, too. They have a less fancy cope cage, but still an impressive one nonetheless. Not who I clicked on. Anyway, let's get a look at some of the buildings, too, before they despawn. The finance centers are just little brick office buildings. The borer emplacements, I think, have repair tentacles. Yeah. Gotta delete the entirety of Sundstral now, fellas. Sorry about ya. I will at least delete this emplacement. So far the tanks are actually doing okay. Like, a lot of them have... Oh, geez. I say that. Oh. Big yikes for that poor Jaguar. It took a drill down with it, at least. But, man, the cope cage cannot protect you from that. And these guys are just like, okay, carrying on. Let's go attack some other poor tank. Oh. This guy is like, nope, I am getting out of here. Oh, not fast enough. Oh, took another drill down with it, though. And he may even be functional still. That may have just been, spoke too soon. But it has taken that drill down with it, too, so that should be all of the drills now neutralized. A little bit late in the battle, and it has cost them many a ground force. But quite a few of the Jaguars are still operational. And a number of Piercers are still airborne, though I know their atrophy has been pretty high. This is not the capital. I thought Sundstral was the capital. I guess I'm wrong. Oh yeah, Verhan's the capital. Sundstral is just the largest yard. And the second largest city. Good point, yeah. I don't know why I thought it was your capital. I guess I just recognize it the most out of all of your cities, so I just assumed it was. Man, this looks so funny, how it's missing the entire rear, at least on the left side. But it still works fully. And now that most of the civilian structures are dead, they might start managing to hurt the emplacements. Another Piercer has been killed over there. Oh yeah, we can see large missiles just going after the Piercers like they've got nothing better to do. Alright, back over to here. The Navy, I'm sure, is doing fine. Kind of just spread out all over the place, working on fighting the Piercers. By the way, another benefit to... Well, there's benefits and drawbacks to spawn sticks, but one of the benefits you can... If you only have 2 spawn sticks, it's easy to... 1 or 2, it's easy to just hover over it and get a full health list. That's a lot more comprehensible than like the AI menu, where you can see, oh, there's some Loitas at 85, 93, 82, 88, 78, Dames at whatever, 80s and 90s. So it's substantial damage to the fleet, but nothing catastrophic. I don't think there have been any casualties since the first Loita died at the beginning. Although I could be wrong, there could have been multiple Loitas that got killed. I only count 5, 6, pretty damaged. Looks like 6 Loitas left. And all of the Dames. So 2 Loitas have been sunk. I think both were during the first stage of the battle. This little dragon is still stubbornly focused on... Oh, it's focused on a poor beached Dame class. That's funny. He's like, yes, this is my perfect opportunity to launch my ballistic missiles at ships. Now, it looks like the ships are all focused on the aircraft, so these tanks are pretty much unmolested over here. Even most of the coastal defense guns are after the aircraft. Oh, there goes one of the Malaks, which was pretty damaged from a while ago. There goes another 2. Oh, the last borer, probably the last one anyways. I think there were 6 brought into battle, and I think I've seen at least 4 or 5 die. So that's probably the last one. Meanwhile, still plenty of piercers airborne. A lot have died, but there's still, what is that, 10 left out of 20? I doubt they're landing many hits, but even just a few missile hits will do something. As far as materials go, everyone's looking good. No one's going to run out anytime soon. I am surprised we're actually only running at... Wait. Let's see. Okay, for a second I was worried that we'd been running at like 0.2 speed for the whole time, but no, we're running at 2/3. May have been as low as half at the beginning, but probably 2/3 for most of it. Yeah, the drills did a lot at the start. Like, they were very, very critical. These 4 Jaguars are still rocking along. This guy is detection killed, and apparently the buddies in the next tank over are not giving him good radio comms. Well, I guess I'll just run into battle and die, he says. Maybe. I think this dragon has launched 1 more missile at this guy and dealt 1 more percentage of damage. Pew. Oh, there goes 2%. You know, another couple missiles to right here, and it'll blow up the ammo. He'll have done his work. Oh, this Malak is also shooting at him. There goes a piercer. Intermittently, at least. Kind of shooting at any and everything. Ooh, miss. Unfortunately, a lot of these guys seemingly don't have any preference for shooting at stuff that has weapons, because they've seemingly targeted mostly closest stuff, which meant that they killed all the decorative civilian structures first. Yeah, only 1 industry building is left as far as civvy structures go. Ooh, poor piercer. One of the rare times they flew over to this section of the battle. Do these guys have dynamically swept wings? That's cool. Like they'll adjust the sweep based on their speed or whatever they're up to. Yeah, Sundstral is not looking good. It's taken a lot of building damage. Might be down to half even. Oh, yep, there's the sweep adjusting. Whoa, close flyby. Oh, that's cool. Missiles are in a semi-open missile bay. Looks like this guy's got 4 of them. Are they spin blocked to get that location, or are they just, I don't know. They're also just not firing right now. Back to the interesting land battle. These 4 Jaguars are still juking back and forth and firing at structures. Oh, there goes a Loita. I do not know what hit him, but it was probably a missile from this guy. So the Loitas are still taking damage. There is still atrophy going on among them. Oh yeah, there's another one at 59. That 65 may not have been there before. So while I've been looking mostly at the land battle, there is still stuff happening over here. Not a lot, but some. Oh yeah, some of these Loitas look pretty bad. Hey, there goes one of the artillery emplacements after a little while. Slowly but surely, we're moving through this battle. There goes another piercer, which means that I think 2 piercers are all that is left. Yeah, it's less of a one battle sweep than before, but it's still pretty dire of a situation. While we're just kind of watching this, I'm going to go ahead and update people's sheets with how I expect the battle to go, and then I'll fix it later if I'm wrong. Okay, the 4th and 3rd drones are dead. And the fleet is TPD. Okay, the dragon here is taking some attention, but he's still, thus far, continuing to deliver his 1 missile per minute to this little Dame class over here. What? What are you doing? Dragon, no! I wonder if the missile's remote guided or something. Because as soon as it died, the missile veered off course. That is so sad. He was working his heart out trying to kill this Dame. And to have that taken away from him. For shame. For shame. Oh, these guys are starting to take more fire. Just 1 piercer left. Right over here. And I'm out of mouse pad. Okay, we're back. Yeah, it'll probably be a minute before this guy dies. Looks like a lot of the missiles coming from the Dames are falling well short of the tanks over here. You know, I bet what might have happened is that because that piercer has lost a lot of surface area, it may be that the tanks now have the largest radar signature, or IR signature, or whatever. And therefore the missiles, though they can hit the planes and are fired with the intention of hitting the planes, they go after the tanks instead. That's my bet for what's happening here. Meaning that guy may last quite a while before the tanks eventually get killed. And the missiles decide to actually go for the closer target. Oh, they're laser guided? Okay. Got it. It's weird to me because I'm used to being able to see the lasers for laser guided missiles, but I suspect there's a setting where you can disable the visibility of those lasers, right? Because there have been a lot of laser guided missiles, like in this one, where you just don't see the lasers. Okay. Yeah, I'm way too used to old FTD without that. There are so many features that have been added since TPD started and I stopped building the Avum Empire airships that I just do not know about. Like Incendiary, no idea. How I've never used it, I don't know how good it is, except that I see tons of, especially the high meta players using Incend, so I assume it's very good. Especially in missiles. Yeah, that's true. Laser spam does look ugly. If it's like 1 designator, it's not terrible. And it's kind of cool because you can now see, oh yeah, that's why the missiles are going here. But if you've got like as many as you should have for redundancy, then it does look bad. And I don't know if it's possible to turn off just all but one of them or something, or if you have to turn off all. Oh, there goes the very last industry building. Which, I mean, this is a sad state of industry. Now it is just the various emplacements left to destroy, as far as land stuff goes. This dame is still there. That Moloch is still vibing over there, and that Moloch is still knocked over right here. And that Piercer is still doom spiraling. Alright, I'm going to clear off some craft from the board, so we can get this battle ended sooner. Actually, you will still work, but no one is left that has missiles. You are disabled. No one is left with missiles. You are disabled. You are disabled. And actually, you are disabled too. So all of the defenses, barring the anti-munition emplacements, were disabled by the end of this. Oh, are they gonna drive straight into the water? I should have foreseen that. AI is off on the Jaguars. This guy, he's just vibing shooting at distant ships. He is in his element right now. He's like, ooh, a target over there. Ooh, a target over there. Ooh, what about that guy? What about, ooh, back to here. Oh, oh. If you want to put me out of my misery, please tell me to retreat the tanks. You can do that anytime. You've raided the city very effectively. Okay, missiles are going in against the Moloch, but not anything else. Actually, the tanks may own the city. If not for that dame, the tanks own the city. Alrighty, these 4 Jaguars. What does that mean? Tanks are, I would believe the tanks are detection killed. Okay. Yeah, these 4 Jaguars will escape. The city has been ransacked. And the fleet, with I think exactly 1 still functional dame, are barely victorious here. Well played to both sides. Kind of a draw here. But thank you all for watching. That's it for now.